Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Norris here. I thought it'd be a good idea to make this video a little bit different. I'm actually going to go over historical battle between two of the greatest rappers of all time. Got Kendrick Lamar and Drake. As a culture, we were all waiting for this type of situation for a long time. There's been like here and there battles between rappers, but not at this magnitude, not this level. Definitely popularity, you could even say. Drake, of course, one of the biggest rappers of all time. Might go down as the most famous rapper of all time. And then Kendrick, you could even put Kendrick's name in there too. It's been a crazy week or two. But this whole beef, whole battle between two of the greatest rappers of all time. In my opinion, these are the two best rappers as we speak right now in this present day. I definitely can say that. We got Kendrick Lamar, Drake going back and forth at each other in this epic battle between the two of these guys. Back and forth too, which is crazy. Each video getting millions of views, so you know the whole world's in it, watching it. Absolutely crazy, man. I keep saying it's a historical moment in hip-hop history. It's bringing the best out of Drake and Kendrick Lamar. This is just nothing but entertainment. Watching and listening to these two big time rappers go back and forth with each other. The stuff that they're using to attack each other, the allegations. Many talks going around trying to say it's fake. There's a side saying that it's all true on both ends. Everything Kendrick's saying is true and everything Drake's saying is true. And then there's a lot of people saying that they're both lying and they're just being fed lies, thinking that it's something true that they can get at each other. And then there's some people saying that everything is just fake and there is no real beef. They're kind of just using these diss tracks to make each other more famous and gain more clout than they already have by making these diss tracks, because in a lot of ways, when you think about it, battling definitely does that. It just makes the rapper that you're attacking, and it makes you as the rapper attacking the other rapper more famous and more popular. In my opinion, I think this is a real beef. Kendrick and Drake actually do hate each other. I think Kendrick hates Drake more than Drake hates Kendrick. Drake, when he started this whole battle with like the 50 push-ups thing, you can even say a first person shooter, that's when it like the whole thing started. Kendrick hated Drake for a long time. This is hatred that's boiled up over time and he's kind of releasing all that anger now. Drake, he kind of baited Kendrick to like start battling, and you know what I mean, he sort of fed the fire in terms of like making Kendrick even more angry than he probably already was by kind of like poking at the bear, and started it off with like the 50 push-ups thing and bringing up Kendrick's wife. You could just tell that Drake wasn't really taking it as serious as Kendrick responded. In the beginning, Drake wasn't really taking it at that serious, and it was more like a poking fun at Kendrick, trying to start like a fun little thing, fun little back and forth thing, see who's the best rapper, kind of like sharpen each other's pen type thing. I feel like Drake saw it at that at first, but once he started bringing up Kendrick's wife, I feel like that kind of like struck a trigger in Kendrick's mind, and then that kind of set him off and turned him to an absolute demon. And now we got like what, 4 or 5 diss tracks from Kendrick and about 4 or 5 diss tracks from Drake, which has been crazy. Like I said, as a hip-hop head, this has been the most entertaining thing we've witnessed in hip-hop for a long time. I do wish it can keep going for more rounds, but after the last Kendrick drop, this one might actually be over. Maybe, I don't know. I think Drake can still come back. I'm gonna break it down in this video. I'm gonna give my explanation and how I feel about the whole thing, who's in the lead, if it's over or not. I probably consider Drake the most famous rapper of all time when we really look at it, and I consider Kendrick the actual greatest rapper of all time. In my opinion, coming from a guy from the GTA, I am not being biased when I say this, because like as you can see, Blue Jays, Toronto, realistically I should be on Drake's side, but coming from a guy from the GTA, growing up in the GTA, like I'm sorry, man. Kendrick's in the lead. I won't say Kendrick won yet, because more songs could come. You never know. Drake could have more tracks ready. At this moment right now, if nobody releases anything anymore at this point, I definitely would give it to Kendrick Lamar. And I'm actually going to go over the 3 songs that I feel like should be used to judge this whole thing. I'll take 3 of Drake's diss tracks and 3 of Kendrick Lamar's diss tracks and play like a snippet from each We'll do like maybe 10 to 15 seconds. We'll go from there in terms of who truly won. Allegations are crazy though. The stuff that each rapper is putting in, like Kendrick Lamar being domestic violence allegations, and then the Drake, the pedophile allegations. It's kind of funny that they're using those specific things to attack each other with. Shit's crazy, bro. This whole thing's turned into a conspiracy theory. I'm gonna break down those songs and then I'll give you guys my conclusion about the whole thing. 3 of Kendrick's diss tracks ready and 3 of Drake's diss tracks, and we'll go back and forth to see if there's like any points that I was missing. This might change the way I look at the record in terms of like who's in the lead. And keep in mind, I am from the GTA, so I am not being biased with the decision that I make. The one thing I've noticed, a lot of Drake fans are going crazy on Drake's side, and then a lot of Kendrick fans are going crazy on Kendrick's side. Both fans are very similar in a lot of ways, you know what I mean? Both fans are very, very biased, and the internet, for the most part, they are taking Kendrick Lamar's side. There is that too, but I am not being biased when I make my decision in terms of like who's in the lead or who's won, so keep that in mind. So I guess this is round 1, and I say 50 push-ups by Drake, because I personally think this is the round 1 track that started it from Drake's side. So
50 likes of push-ups, cool, your last one brick, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip.
That line was kind of crazy. Alright, so that was Drake push-ups, so that's his round 1. Kendrick, I'll say Euphoria was Kendrick's first round track.
I park your son. The very first time I shot me and Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nickel make pot turn his grave.
That line was crazy. That line was crazy. All right. So that was round 1. Family Matters. Round 2 for Drake.
Free, I'm talking about my nigga Dave. Yo man, a Lil K, we call that shit a mini Drake. He always said I overlooked him, I was staring straight. These bars go over Kenny here no matter what I say. I know you like to keep it short, so let me paraphrase. Knew it was smoke when Abel hit us with the serenade.
Bruh, like, I honestly, man, just before I get to Kendrick's track, I really do think Kendrick fans and Drake fans are very similar in a lot of ways. Kendrick lines go over Drake fans, and Drake lines go over Kendrick fans. Not as hard, but it's kind of like the same thing happening, bro, because I think this Family Matters track is crazy, bro. Like, honestly, I don't think I've heard Drake rap at this level in terms of battle style Drake, you know what I mean, when he's really trying to put the pen down. Like, Meet the Grams is the round 2 track from Kendrick, so that's the next one we'll play.
Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest they life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of an info fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being a beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on Hovio that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our...
That beat is just sinister, bro. And a lot of Drake fans are like putting up Z's, being like, oh, this is so boring, this is so boring. I think that's another like thing about this battle that I really like. It's kind of showing all of these casual fans and like fans that are almost, they're just hip-hop fans maybe because of Drake. That's the only rapper, you know what I mean? They only heard new school rappers. Fans like that don't understand real hip-hop, what real hip-hop sounds like, and where all of this started from. Just because it's not a club banger, it doesn't mean that it's boring. The way battles originated, it was about who can out lyric the other rapper. That's what Drake and Kendrick are displaying in this battle. It's not about who can make the bigger club banger or a bigger hit. It's about who can write better, word for word, style for style, flow for flow, everything that makes up a hip-hop rap song. Who can do that better? Not about who can make a bigger club banger or hit. So this is the 3rd round. We got the 3rd round now. I'll play Drake's song, Got the Heart Part 6.
And dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me.
I don't know, man. See, when Drake dropped this one, I thought he was rapping on this. I felt like he had to outdo Family Matters in order to really win this round, and I don't think it was close to being as good as Family Matters. Just way too defensive on this record, so I don't know, man. Kendrick's round, final round, bro, 21 million views. Holy crap, man.
They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow.
Oh my god. I felt like that might have been a dagger shot. I don't think Drake can come back after that one. I don't know. Drake is gonna come back with some diss tracks, I think, after that, but I don't think it's gonna come close to this one. All in all, man, that last track, Not Like Us versus The Heart Part 6, definitely have to give that to Kendrick. In my opinion, I see it as 2-1. There's that 616 track that Kendrick dropped. I think Drake dropped another track too. The score, it's either 2-1 or 3-1. You know, Drake can respond and then make it different, but I don't think he's gonna be able to match anything at the level of Not Like Us. I don't know, bro. Not Like Us is sick, man. I can't lie, bro. And it's like a club banger too. It's something that you can play in the club and on the radio. That brings me to the next point that I was trying to talk about in the last clip in this video, about how there's a lot of fans that will call a lot of what Kendrick's doing boring, bro. I think it's only because they want a club banger. A lot of these fans are saying that it's boring, and like it's mostly Drake fans. I'm not gonna lie, man. This is for the Drake fans, bro. I feel like you guys, you're looking for like the club bangers. That's why you're super into what Drake's doing, because his style is more hit, more club banger, more high tempo, more, you know what I mean, stuff that you can like dance to, you know. Maybe that's why Drake fans, they stay locked on his side. They give Z's for anything Kendrick comes out with, because Kendrick's more like, you gotta listen to his lyrics to get the full impact of what he's trying to like do in the song. And that's what hip hop is. Because of that reason, I'm taking Kendrick's side, man. Like, his diss tracks are more personal. They're more against Drake. They're more about Drake. I feel like Drake, especially on Family Matters, he kind of eases off on Kendrick, and he'll attack Rick Ross, he'll attack Metro Boomin, he'll attack all these other artists and rapper, and then he'll come back to Kendrick Lamar. Well, Kendrick is, every single line is against Drake, talking about the pedophile thing, talking about like he has a hidden daughter thing. Like, everything is like so hard hitting, and it's about Drake. He's out rapping Drake, he's out dissing Drake, he's beating Drake in like every aspect. The only thing Drake's got on Kendrick, I'll probably say like maybe the beats are a little bit better on Drake's end, just a smidget better than Kendrick's beats. Maybe, I don't know, that might be a debate too, because Kendrick's beats are sick too. I don't know, man. I'm looking at the video views too and the likes, just the difference between the votes you're seeing throughout the internet. A lot of YouTubers, journalists, guys, just internet guys that talk a lot about the hip hop culture, they're all siding with Kendrick Lamar. I'm seeing a lot of 80% Kendrick, 20% Drake almost everywhere. You know what I mean? It's not just me saying it. It's not me hating on Drake, especially being from Toronto. You can't do anything but, I mean, after all the allegations, it might be tough, but you gotta respect this guy for being the most famous rapper of all time. He's a reason Kendrick Lamar got famous in the first place. You know what I mean? I think that Poetic Justice song was the main reason Kendrick Lamar got super famous, and Drake's a huge part of that. And Drake's a big part of a lot of artists getting really big. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give Drake a little bit of respect. He's the most famous rapper of all time. He's gonna go down as that. Kendrick's the greatest rapper of all time, bro. Like, Drake fans may never admit it. They're gonna stick with Drake's side no matter what. In my personal opinion, Kendrick's the greatest rapper of all time. Way before, I'm talking years before all of this shit happening. You guys saw me make my top 104 list, greatest rappers of all time. You notice that I put Kendrick at 3 and I put Drake at 6. I mean it. I'm not just saying Drake 6 because 6 God Toronto. I honestly believe that he's the 6th greatest rapper of all time, and I put Kendrick at 3. I did that for a reason, man. 2-1, Kendrick won that. I'm only looking at the best 3 songs from Kendrick and the best 3 songs from Drake. I'd say it's 2-1 Kendrick. We'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks, but this was historical, very entertaining. Hopefully something like this happens again. Hopefully this doesn't get out of hand and violent for the future if this does continue on. Thanks for watching this video. Really appreciate you guys. Appreciate the 2K subscribers. Keep liking the videos. Let's try to get to 3K. More music on the way, man. There's a lot on my mind about this whole situation, and I think I left it out on this video. So let me know what you guys think too. If I'm crazy for saying Kendrick won, you think if Drake won, let me know. Comment below. Once again, I'm Norris, bro. I'm out of here, man. That's all I got for this video.